What gear do you need when professional quality actually matters when you're traveling and on the go? Well, here is a sneak peek behind the scenes at my pro streaming and video recording setup. I'm Larry Petrucci from Live Streaming Pros. Let's go! Now, let's be honest, there are simpler setups for travel, but sometimes pro quality matters more than having less gear. For instance, I'm on the road for over a month right now for some personal stuff, and I did not want webcam quality for my YouTube videos, webinars, and live streams. So let me show you everything I have in my pro quality travel video studio. First and foremost, the cameras. I brought two Sony ZV-E10s, one black, one white. This one is a 16mm f1.4 lens. And my pet cam is a 30mm f1.4 lens. Of course, I'm using that camera not just for a pet cam, but also for B-roll and behind the scenes or a second camera, depending on what I'm doing. I'm gonna describe what's happening in my background here shortly, but first let's talk about my front lighting. My main light is an Aputure 120D with a lantern on it. Now, I wanted the dome light, the lantern effect, because I am in one place for quite a while, and that is going to give me the best lighting possible. Now, don't worry, you don't have to travel with such big pieces of gear for your lighting. I'm going to link in the description to a panel light that I love that is much simpler to travel with. I also have a small mini light just filling in some of the other side for my lighting. Just for reference, this is what it looks like without that second light and just the dome. It's not bad, but I definitely like the extra fill it gives, and it's not hard to travel with. On my camera, I of course have the brand new Elgato Prompter that I did a series of videos about. You're definitely going to want to check those videos out if you need a prompter for any use case. In order to hold these things, I'm actually using the Elgato desk mount, which is just a simple pole that can be extended. On that is the Superclamp from Manfrotto with the Manfrotto 244 arm. And by the way, that Manfrotto arm is one of the 5 essentials. I'm giving you a little sneak peek here in one of my videos that I did all about the essential items you need in any studio. So go check that video out next. Now, I'm just using my everyday computer laptop, the M1 MacBook Pro. I don't love a studio that has an everyday laptop computer in it. However, for travel, it's perfectly fine. And I'm going to show you a couple of hacks here in a minute that you'll love. My mic is a simple Elgato Wave 3 mic. It is USB. I don't have to have any mess or fuss. Try and mount a more pro mic anywhere in this travel studio. It is not the best of the best audio, but it'll do. Now let's talk about capture cards. My main camera is coming in via a Cam Link 4K straight into the computer. And then I have a Caldigit Powered Hub that has multiple USB-C ports and multiple USB-A ports that I can plug everything into. For the second capture card, I intended to use the HD60X. However, this one was borked when I got it set up, so that's out. And instead, I'm using the Streamer X from RØDE. Now, of course, the Streamer X does a whole lot more than just serve as a capture card. However, I had it in my bag so that I could do some content with it. You can check out that video, link in the description. And of course, some piece of device in my entire setup has to hold my lipstick, so there it is. And of course, I had to bring the Stream Deck XL because Stream Deck, it is one of my favorite pieces of gear. And you know, you don't even have to bring the back plate. You could actually just prop that up and keep it simpler and smaller for travel purposes. Now, let's talk about the background, because this is going to lead us into the hacks section of this video, which I always love a good hack, especially when traveling. Now, I usually use a proper backdrop in my home studio to get this look and feel. It is much darker and deeper of an experience for the viewer. Now, in this case, all I had was a blank white wall that I stole and maneuvered everything else around it. So I just grabbed the white wall, my Aputure MT Pro light, and I'm just shining light on the white wall. As you can see, it's not as deep or as full but it is working. Now, the desk that I had available to me to put all of this gear on and my laptop is way too low for me to stand and look straight height at the camera. And it was bothering me that it was so far below the camera. So what I did was just grab any box that I could find that would get it to the right height, throw that under my laptop, get that laptop up towards the camera. Now, this also works if you're just going to use the FaceTime camera. You just want to raise it eye level so that it looks more professional. Now, originally I just had the Elgato Wave 3 mic sitting on my laptop, but as you can see, it's really in the shot and I didn't like that. But put it way down here and that's too far away. So I grabbed a chair, a box, and some styrofoam that I found lying around the house, and I put the Elgato Wave 3 directly in front of me so that it captured a little bit better audio. And as you can see from this shot, it is still in the camera shot, but we're just cropping that out in post. Links to all the gear I've mentioned in this video are in the description, so go check those out. And up next, you want to watch the Elgato Prompter videos and of course the RØDE Streamer X videos and every other video I have on studio gear. Geek out galore, have fun.